Checking. Is this working? I don't know. Do. Go into YouTube. Nope, that's the wrong YouTube app. Oh, man. Just a travesty all around. Am I live? No. Why? It says I'm live there. Am I not live here? It's not showing up. Hey, there we go. Jeez. That was far too much ridiculousness for its own good. All right. Have that set up so that that's not going to last. There we go. Can kind of see the chat. All right, play. I really hate YouTube's new thing of not letting you test your settings out beforehand. You just click a button and you're live already, which is like, why do people do that? Okay, logging into the server. You guys would not believe the ridiculousness of the week I've had. You may notice I'm not on my camera because I've had technical difficulties for the last hour, and then I had a client thing which moved. Good morning, sir, and how are you today, sir? Prime Minister Andrew Carter. Hi, hello. All right. We're in the server. I can't imagine too many people are on just because I've moved this stream, I think, 3 times now. Just due to the sheer craziness between the tech difficulties and the tech and the random stuff I've had to do. Yeah, there's like 2 people on. Ayo. No idea. I don't even know if tons of people will hit the stream either, because at least on my YouTube account, the one that's not there for Super President, I just checked it and it will not show up. Wasn't notified, and it didn't show up in the subs. So no idea. You're making an app for Char? What does an app work? So, do. Yeah, it's lots of stuff. What was that in the chat? Is the client work the work that effective by me crediting you? I am under an NDA. I can't actually discuss it. So I'm under a non-disclosure agreement. So unfortunately, I cannot say, confirm, deny, or do anything. I can say that can't find the HDMI cable to actually connect my camera to my computer. So we're dealing with glorious 1p stuff for... Oh, that sheep is dead. Okay, cool. We're dealing with 1p, not even 144p, just a glorious 1p webcam that I've made small and in the corner. But now definitely getting it. Well, an app slash website for Jar. Just make sure to put its fan one. That way people won't go, Darren, you made this? Was it doing music work? You would be surprised how strong the NDAs I work with are. I cannot even reveal that much. Kind of like, here's a fun one. There are movies that have been released for years that I was a dude who stood outside a door and did nothing, and I still can't tell people I worked on that movie for the next 3 to 5 years, just in case people manage to figure some random thing out about it, and I didn't do anything important or see anything cool. So how did I accidentally delete the whitelist? Okay, so when the server updated, it, for some reason, did not copy any of the server properties over. Hold up, I need to figure out what I'm going to start working on for today. I think I'm going to do a bit of cheeky mining. Let's put on my cool shirt. Very important. I think that's all I can wear right now. All right, so we need to get... I've got some pickaxes already. Let's mine some more areas, as in the Mines of Moria. Yeah, so basically when you updated it, it didn't keep any of the server properties, which I have no idea how that happened. And I spent 2.5 hours yesterday. I must renovate my tower. What happened to the tower? Okay, I'm on my way to the tower to figure out what happened to the tower. Yeah, I spent 2.5 hours yesterday trying to edit and re-upload stuff. I was gonna do the thing earlier and then cut it short because I had a client thing later, and then last night they're like, "We need you to do it earlier," and there was just no time to tell anybody. Hi, Darren. Oh, it's Emil's VV, otherwise known as Neon. And then Rosie, remodeled. Now my channel name is M. Would you like me to refer to you as M or still go by Rosie? Because I don't know if your Minecraft name has changed as well. Just double checking. But yeah, so when I updated the server, there's this bizarre quirk that happened where the server.properties and the whitelist.jar, it's almost like it wasn't pointing to the right thing. So I kept uploading, because Pebblehost works on an FTP server, so I kept uploading modified versions of it, and it was doing nothing. And eventually I just gave up and hit whitelist add Dongus, and that worked, and I can't find where in the FTP server it is actually hiding the whitelist. So I eventually gave up. Held together by dirt? What? So yeah, I eventually just completely gave up on making those work. And then I went through with console commands and I rebuilt the whitelist from the ground up. And also, if anybody is watching on the stream that was waiting for a week or two to get into the stream, let me know. I'm in the position where I'm gonna add on a couple more peeps to the whitelist. So, because we can't be an exclusive club forever. That's just that, you know, the meanness of that feels a little too exclusive clubby. What happened? Darren's house and tower. We have some art. Not mad about the art. The elevator is broken. It spills water everywhere. You have to pay me to fix it. Expert pipeman epic. Oh, wow. The sword. Oh, that was the sword that was offered me in Vasilness. It's a legit safety hazard. What? The open trap door with paintings and... Let's go up. This is a rhyme scene. That's going to be my new... Oh, man. I want to open a rap with that. I don't even rap. And I want to say, this is a rhyme scene. Your name is Jar Jar Fan 4964. I added you to the whitelist. It needs to be case sensitive. So if there is a capital, I did it all lowercase. If there's a capital anywhere and you can't log on, let me know. I need to know your name exactly case sensitive to be able to add you on. You should be on the whitelist right now. It technically kicked everyone off the whitelist. Just, I have no idea why. It said, yes, we need a whitelist. And there was a file called whitelist.jar, which is what you need for Minecraft. And then nothing happened. It was just like, it was like in Patrick and SpongeBob, where it's like, so you're letting people in through a whitelist. Yes. Okay. And then this is the whitelist. Yes. And I'm on that whitelist. Yes. Can I join the server? No. And it's... Darren Slow and Sweaty is now forever a part of this channel. Me being slow and sweaty, that's just who I am as a person. Now there's a ripped in half useless tube inside your tower. Yeah, I'm going to clear it out. We're going to turn this into a new hotel-y kind of thing. I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to break it down from the ground up. And then oh, the funny stuff. What was your Minecraft name? I tried to go back to older, because you've been around for a while. I wanted to add you to the whitelist. I tried to go back to older streams, but the live chat wasn't working when I tried to do it. There were like 2 or 3 people I was going to add to the whitelist, but I couldn't find their Minecraft name. And it was annoying to deal with. Capital J at the first J. Hold on, everybody. I need to fix this. Whitelist. Add. Jar. Fan. Oh, no. It's in the chat over here. Hold up. No, wait. It's on here. It's on the YouTube chat. Where am I looking? Capital J at the first J for Jar Jar Fan 4964. That was what it was. 4964. It should be correct now. Should. So the stream is the free trial of the full thing. Oh man, the stairs are all messed up. Yeah, we're going to fix today. It's actually a really good thing to work on today. And then we've got I'm going to try to say this correctly. Sandiran Pariachi says, hi, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Didn't get Reddit, so I'm going to stick to Tumblr, and that's why all the posts are gone. I was wondering that. Yeah, I went back to try to find it, because that was the one I missed, because it was in Reddit chat, and it was just the place I'm just so not used to looking, and I got caught off guard, and I missed it, and that was entirely my fault. That I'm like, I'm going to go back and find it, and it wasn't there. Okay, so I have a water bucket. I need to make sure that this water bucket is more empty, and then we've got... You be back with your Minecraft name? Amazing. Schmobilizer. Hi, Darren. Hi, hello. Welcome. Can, yes, Okay. Double check I didn't miss anything here. All right, so we've got... What is this? Hold up. We'll get back to the tower in a second. I want to know what is going on over here. What is all this? Man, I don't know what you're doing. Looks like it doesn't guess. What in the heck? So this is some... Oh, it's like those command blocks. I'm assuming because there's invisible and impossible blocks that one of the mods set that up. Okay, so... Let's fix this tower. EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, so first I need to get rid of this water I got. Nope, wrong. MLSVV, hi, you're in game now. Hazoi. Hazoi. And then I will water bucket. I just screwed that up so badly. Come back here, water bucket. I have no idea how command blocks work, so I'm assuming that's some... Again, I trust the mods we have, so I'm assuming it's something useful. Worm Church? By the Worm God Reggie original? Okay, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna need to... Rules of the Church of Worm. Do not give opinions. What? Do not disrespect the church. The tiny plastic baby cult is the enemy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling this Worm Church. I'm feeling pretty good about this whole Worm Church thing. Worm Church gang, pretty great. I probably shouldn't change it to gang too. That's such a fantastic thing. All right, so water off that. Now, let's punch things as a good person do. I think those church rules are the 11 satanic rules of the earth because I read those ones. I don't know what that is. I keep looking at the camera that's not plugged in as though it's useful. Oh, no. What am I doing? Okay, so these ones are wrong and not right. Refer to as M. All right, will do. If I get that wrong, it will be a short-term thing as I get in the new habit. I like to think I do decently well with how many people we have. Not to be like, I got 1 billion subscribers. I like to think I do decently well with remembering the correct way that people are named with all the name changes that people do sometimes. Not you specifically, like everybody does that. And then I think I saw more chat over here. You love Hamilton? I love Hamilton too. There was a point where I knew the first 3/4 of Hamilton. It was when you get to the end... I get little bits like living another 50 years and whatnot in the last song, and but the first 3/4 of that, I knew the entire thing word for word. How do you feel about the Church of the Savior Emperor? I'm trying to remember what that is. Any volunteers to help renovate my tower? So this is what we're gonna do with the tower, right? I'm gonna first off get some cobblestone. We are gonna have a staircase that goes up the... No, I need to place this cobblestone. Come on, Darren. We're going to have a staircase that goes up the central column from the bottom to the top. And then we're going to have floors. And then anyone can come and put anything they want in those floors. And then that's it. That's all we got. So effectively, we just need to break the middle stuff. I'm actually going to go with, let's not have an elevator in the middle. We're going to turn it into like an apartment building where everybody can come and say hi and have fun. And wow, everybody knows the 11 rules of Satanic Earth. I'm not mad. Just find it hilarious. Okay, so that staircase is better. Do I know what Warhammer 40k is? I am aware of the existence of Warhammer 40k, but I can neither confirm nor deny. I don't know 40k that well. I know a little bit about it. Like, there's like Space Marines and orcs. Yes? No? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so let's move some of this stuff. And then, here, I'll get through here. Which, I'll say this as well. Now that we have a fair amount of people, is chat working? Oh, did I? Are we chatting here or chatting there? I don't know which you're talking about. I did see it, though. Oh, it's the Space Marine thing. Okay, I understand now. Screenshot of the server for the website. Sure. All right. So, no. Oh, which staircase is longer? That one? Okay. Okay. Random looks like Random knows what Random's doing, so I'll let Random deal with which staircase we got going here. Are we gonna have landings? It looks like sometimes there's landings and sometimes there isn't landings. I'm trying to figure out which will be preferable. It looks like I'm gonna modify these stairs going this way. Huzzah! As I do. Jack Doherty's back. Hey, hello. Doherty, you've also been around for a while, so if you let me know your Minecraft name, I'll add you to the whitelist. You can come on in, say hi, play around. You've incorporated "the" in daily speech? Well, that sounds good. You have no idea where you are? I don't know where I am either. Actually, I do. I do actually know where I am. If I... Yeah, I guess that works. I don't know what the physics of me placing and then removing a bucket of water means less water, but... And then those are going up the rest of the way, and I will continue the staircase downwards the way it should go. And then we'll separate it into floors. Oh, no, I did a horrible thing. Yeah, I don't know how that elevator thing works. Okay, gonna add another whitelist name. Welcome to whitelist. Add SEVREDCELLO 453 and Severed Shallow. You are on the server. I don't know why I feel like an announcer today. I feel very sports announcery. So, fun random thing about my webcam coming from here is the lights up there, right? My brows are so like, I just have two black holes in my face, which I never knew was an issue until I started working in cameras, and it's like, wow, this is not ideal. Which is why if you ever catch a glimpse of the table I'm sitting at in any videos, it's just a piece of white foam core board because I need some light in my eyes so I don't look like somebody who's really angry all the time. That's also the side camera that helps with that a little bit. And then double check the chat. Sure, I'll hear whatever rules you like. To M. There we go. Ha! I did remember. I have a memory. It's 32-bit, not 64-bit. I'm not that good. horrible joke, which is a little bit of who I like to be. A collection of horrible jokes. And the ability to still talk for 5 straight hours without stopping. Now, there we go. Oh, you were just putting the thing to stand on. That makes sense. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes you just gotta yeet into infinity. And then I don't know what. Oh, an additional. There we go. Do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them. I'm down with all of these things so far. Huzzah! Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Do you hate when you accidentally build a chest? Yes, I am referencing and referring to that super, super old meme of help, I accidentally built a shelf. There we go there. And then I'm just going to fill this little hole in here. Nope, wrong. Basic building skills. Something I don't have in real life or in Minecraft. It is very funny, though, to know that I am more capable of building a patio IRL than I am of building a patio in Minecraft. Nope. That, again, wrong. Oh, dear. 3D when in another's lair? Lair? Show them respect, or else do not go there. I'm going to change him to them just to make it a little more universal. If a guest in the lair annoys you, treat them with cruelty without mercy. Do not make sexual advances unless you're given a mating signal. Those are so specific and weird. I've never heard it consent referred to as a mating signal. I recently got a GPU and I was able to get 800 FPS on Minecraft. Oh, jeez. I will say this. Come on, chest. I was not trying to do that. Do not take which that does not belong to you. Lest the burden another person who cries out to be relieved. I'm always down for chat stuff. Because it's always fun that way if I run out of things, I can always just not read stuff. But if I ever, I'm like, oh no, I want to keep talking, but I've run out of things to talk about. Then I always have more chat to read, which is always fun. That, and I like it. It's part of that whole community stuff. I almost just yeeted you down to infinity. I'm sorry there. All right. Where are you doing? Oh, you're taking out those. Fair enough. Okay. And then... Oh, right. Written a long time ago, save some weird grammar. That's fair. Do. And now it's the power of magic. What the... Oh, man. Stuff that's written like 100 years ago or something is just so odd. You know? It's just an odd thing. And then... Oh, these stairs are going to have to go. And then... All right, we're getting this. We got like 10 people watching. Hi, all 10 of you. Don't worry, I'm not expecting you to talk in the chat if you don't want to. I'm a lurker in real life. When I watch streams, I lurk, so I'm never going to call somebody else for lurking. But welcome. Know that you're appreciated. And you can leave at any time, and I will not care. Witchery and practicing magic. You mean like all these sick tech deck flips I do? No, I keep looking at the wrong camera again. I wish I could continue to look at the right camera, but I'm too good at being bad. That's me. I'm like James Dean squared. Man, many hands really do make light work when you're building a whole tower. Do not complain about anything which you are not the subject yourself. I don't know. I do like to complain about the types of sandwiches. Here, let's change out. Actually, you know what? I'm fine with whatever the stairs are made of. So later on, we can even swap this out for something more aesthetically pleasing. So, not upset. Okay, we've got another extra staircase. Okay, so Jar Jar fans got the stair part covered. I'm going to come back and help on the central column. Practice communication with the earth and like crystal magic. Oh, interesting. I have A, never really understood that, but B, I'm not mad at people who are into things. Perfect. Perfect. And perfect. There's more weirdness over here. I'm going to go back up to the top and see where we are at. Pop that. Pop that. Yeah, because I see some more weirdness. Completely ignores the rule about not harming children during 2020. That was one of the ones I enjoyed about the worm one. I've read it already. Do not kill non-human animals unless you're attacked for your food. Do not harm little children. Now, I don't like the fact that it goes specifically to little children. I would say don't harm any children. Why they gotta gatekeep and say it's only little children, huh? Huh? I say looking at the wrong camera again? I'm so bad at this. Okay. And then that's down. Oh, this staircase is so nice. And then I can't wait to separate these into floors. Okay, I can see where over here I can hop down. Ah! Okay. Huzzah! When walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. Does not stop the stream. It's so extra. That reminds me, there's a my brother and me sketch where they go, you can't kill a horse. You destroy a horse. A horse is not killed. A horse is destroyed. That just sort of keeps me up at night, just thinking about those. All right, double check the chat to make sure I'm reading all the things people say. Synteki, I am command block tower man, knower man. I don't know. Do. Have Hamilton, that, Space Marines, faces the shields. Theta daily speech. Can you pick up the water? Do you want to go to Darrenville, follow the river? That GPU costed 160 euros. Wow. Huzzah! Yeah, so one of the cool things about the server, I was, as going through those whole settings things, I actually noticed we had the default view distance was like 35 chunks, which is insane, especially considering how we were getting some server lag, and it's Bedrock, so it may not run as well. So I changed it from 35 to 15, and I have personally not noticed any lag since then. And I think that was actually a huge part of it, was just the fact that everybody had 35 view distance chunks, which is way too much. Like, when I play Minecraft on my own to, like, relax, I don't do, 35 chunks. I do, like, 20, and I feel special about myself. My computer's also not that good, so what do I know? Can you have chat mod now? How do I do that? Let's see. Can I? No! Bye, mouse. You're on the ground now. Can I tap and hold? Actions. No. The only ones that's giving me a report and block. Could you go on my most recent video and just say, can you give me chat mod? Because that will remind me when I'm not on stream, because I go back to check and read the comments. And I will, when I go to read comments, actually remember to do that, because I don't know. Just click on your name. Unless, I think I'm on my phone. I'm looking at, hold up. I think I'm actually doing it from my other account. Hold up. Can I do it from here? Click. 3 dots. What is 3 dots? Add mod. Hey, I did it. I did the thing. It's because I'm special. Yes. On mobile, max chunks is 12. Jeez, yeah, then it was no point in having it at 30, because there's a fair amount of people. Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility. Use your mod powers wisely. I don't see you doing anything that isn't super cool, so I have no worries. But now you're gonna have a wrench next to your name. That's the real thing. Okay, so that goes that way. So I need to go this away. What to do to get chat mod? Sinteki, you have consistently talked about overthrowing me. That would be, I would argue, step one is not talk about throwing a coup at someone. Also, Rosie's been really good. M, there we go. Ha! I'm better at this. M's been really good about mentioning when we have like bots doing weird stuff in chat and whatnot. So, you know, that's mainly what it is. It's just to be like, this is definitely a bot doing dumb bot things. Bye, bot. And also wrench, because, you know, can't go wrong with owning a wrench. Okay. Chat mod is not the same as a server mod, no. M has been incredibly helpful to me, though, fixing a bunch of issues over time, so. Very nice. Done nice progress on this mess? Yeah. ML's VV asking to be server mod. I might do a shakeup of server mods at some point, because originally it was elected, but elected I think doesn't work as well as having people that are, because realistically the issues people have are real issues with like real arguments. So I think it's more about people being responsible and able to help people with issues at this point. It was really fun to elect them at start, but that's also what helped. There's so much. You know, didn't catch a response, but can I talk about something a little personal, get off your chest? Yeah. Mechanic. Absolutely you can. Favorite Hamilton song? Don't do that to me. Oh, you make me pick. You make me pick. But yeah, I may do a shakeup of mods just with people that I know have been super responsible and haven't basically people where it's like, if there's an issue, I know they'll actually just fix the issue and they won't take advantage of it. The mods we have been very good, and I'm very happy with them, but I may add 1 to 2 depending in the next little while. Just saying, nobody get mad if I add a mod and they're like, they weren't elected. It's like, it's because there's a few people who have been really good on streams and super responsible. What's the server ID? Oh, you're leaving. Bye. Oh no, the pronunciation I'm not remembering. Senahiran Padayachi. Bye. Good to see you. Again, I keep looking at the wrong camera. I'm going to turn that camera away. Now, I know it's this one in front of me. Bye. Oh, man. What's the server ID? The server ID... Oh, no. What is the server ID? Does anyone have the server ID off the top of their head? I could technically do it if I go back to if I logged out of the server and looked at it. But... if no one does, I'll log out and then look at it. Luke Smith's got, yeah. No, that makes sense. That's one of the reasons as well, is that we have people, I would argue, not quite enough mods for the amount of stuff that tends to happen. Here, how's this? I'm gonna... Oh, hello! Hi, Zenderbeat. So I'm going to save and quit. I'm still here. I'm still here. So, Citizens of Jar 2. Edit. This is... So I'm just going to... Oh, this doesn't let me copy-paste. Friend calls Stell. Dad freaks me out and says, ew. Confronted. Pervy dad. Hold up. I'm just trying to think of a way I can do this and have it actually make sense. Funny stuff. Take a screenshot. I'll give you about 10 more seconds and then I'm going to log back in. 5, 4, 3. You're editing. I love editing. That sounds awesome. 1. Okay, cool. We joining. You have the ID. Perfect. Locating server. Generating world. But yeah, if anyone experiences, if tell me the tales of the less lag, because we should have way less lag now. Darren alive? Yeah, I was just going through, making sure we had all the peeps in the server. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, this looks so good. Welcome and welcome, bienvenue. Oh, thanks. Junge? Secret water. It's like there's water hiding in my house. Which, if you think about how water damage works, probably not ideal. Okay, so this is definitely the first floor. Final digit of phone reveal at N subs. No, I won't do that. I will say, here's a fun one. Oh, they have another one. Okay. It's like 0 lag on the server right now. It was the chunks then. It was the chunks, and we fixed it, and we're amazing. Or we're just getting lucky right now. Hopefully we can be able to. That's why one of the reasons I want to start adding more stuff in. Because then we have, what do you call it? The ability to have more people on, and it's nice to actually be able to include more people on here. So these ones are 1, 2, 3 high, which actually feels pretty good. So we'll do 3 high on each, I think. 1, 2, 3, and then this one will have. And then there's the parents making plans. Oh, they dead named you? That's BS. I'm not. I'm not happy. I don't like dead names. Suck. For those who don't know, a dead name is mainly when you want to refer to by a different name than your given name. And people refer to the given name that you no longer want to be referred to as your dead name. Just one of those fun bits of, for people who don't know, fun little bit of education, And then I got torches. To do. Made another video on jar. What are we doing? We're fixing the tower, and we're splitting it into levels, and then people can put, kind of like this one was decorated already by Bagpipeman. Yeah, we're working on the tower. We're inside the tower right now, splitting it into levels, and then you can come do stuff. And then day of Mari. Supposed to have a sleepover. Couldn't go because you're the bad influence. That's one of the reasons I like having this channel as a save bit. Here, I did this wrong. This is only 2 high. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hold up, random. Hold up. We're doing 3 width or between layers. You will always be considered a good influence here, Em. You're awesome. Do not worry about that. You are accepted and welcome here. You is back. Huzzah. There we go. Okay. All right. Do. Learning German. That's. Dude. Die Frau. I remember Die Frau. Du bist ein Frau. You are a lady, I think. That's one of the only German things I remember. Or was Frau children? I don't remember. Oh well. MLG Waterman. Should build an Olympic arena near the last lighthouse? Yeah, go for it. That sounds awesome. Have I ever been incredibly racist on other networks? What? I don't understand the question at all. I don't think I did. I remember back in high school I was more into, a lot of people were into that like shock humor in like 2010, which I despise nowadays. So I don't remember what I was doing in 2010. I don't think I did anything on the internet, but I'm not proud of who I was. We'll put it that way. It's kind of like if you see like a Philip DeFranco where he goes, "I'm not as happy as the person I was back at a certain point in time," and I think it would be wrong of me to say, yeah, that I don't, you know what I mean? That I've never said anything wrong because, you know, a lot of people are severely uneducated in high school and whatnot. Kind of like the hard R word, which is people are aware it's offensive now, but a lot of people weren't aware it's offensive before. So it's like one of those things where it's like we've all learned and grown as people, and I appreciate life a lot more that way. Why does the tower emit cave noises? Because why not? Do. Try not to be offensive on this channel. It's not that I try not to be offensive. It's that I try not to I try to be family friendly, which is different. Because I would say offensive is like if I was like anti-LGBTQ or racist or something like that. Yeah. One time I accidentally said the for my first grade art class thing. Oh no. Oh, that's not great. Yikes. Leaving and not subbing because you ignore me. Can join and hacks and help. Nope. I'm gonna say probably not join to hack. We have anti-hacking stuff on at this point in time. It's wonderful to have you around. Jamie plays T977. This made me cry and cry because Mario and Stell are best friends. Oh, Mom convinced Stell's dad to let Stell come and sleep over. We're gonna talk. Oh, geez. Not everyone, and that kind of actually ties into the, you know, has anyone ever been like offensive in other parts of my life? A lot of people have different sort of like paths, especially when you grow up in a certain town that's a little bit less, you know, progressive and whatnot. It sucks when people, they don't know not to be offensive and they think something's funny, or they don't realize how much it hurts people or the history or context of something. And I understand that because I grew up in a incredibly like small town conservative area, which led to an incredibly small town conservative mindset. And then later I quote unquote got woke, but you know, that it sucks when you realize that some people are that way because they literally don't know better and they literally don't have the information. Some people know the information and choose to ignore it. I don't like those people. But that is, I would argue, a different situation. And how I can make things better. Talk to the dad. Hope things get better because home situation's not ideal. Oh, yeah. Who thinks Justin Trudeau is a chicken? Like a turkey? Or like doesn't do enough stuff? I don't think... Who owns KTM's former properties? I would say free game. Anyone? If you see a sign with that on it, go for it. Have fun. That would be my thing. McPrize? Okay, so it sounds like somebody did already claim. So McPrize did. Well, fine. Enjoy your dislike. Oh, man. You know, I see that kind of like the vitriol, the kind of whatever from like coming in meaner people. I genuinely, to me, I go, oh, I guess I'm pseudo successful on YouTube, because that wouldn't show up if I wasn't successful. I'm not inviting it, but it's a reality that happens when you start to get slightly more popular. So I'm like, oh, I guess I might be popular enough that trolls come in every now and again. Interesting. Huzzah! Okay, let's torch this up. Torches here, here, here in the corners. So his brother's on the autism spectrum, has to share a room with him. 13, 14, don't get along. Doesn't have two present parental figures. And I have like multiple friends of mine that are also on the autism spectrum as well. Sometimes when you're younger, you don't know how to communicate with somebody on the autism spectrum, but it's like over time, as is the case with anything, you learn. because they're just as much people as everybody else. Even one of my previous jobs, this is actually a fun one. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I was like a pseudo government worker with a guy who had a thing called Fragile X syndrome, and Fragile X syndrome is very similar to like a nonverbal form of autism. And the government would pay us, and we would go out and watch movies and hang out, and I would be the person that got to help, him have fun and get to feel like a regular person, because despite the fact that he had Fragile X and was nonverbal, that doesn't mean that he wasn't a person and didn't have value and wasn't worth something. So I understand it can lead to some tough situations where things don't quite line up for everyone, and sometimes it's just a situation that just kind of sucks and no one can do anything about it. But at the same time, yeah, it's always a good thing to remember, because again, ironically, I asked why vid's so short because you didn't answer my question. Next video, you only read my why vid's so short. Oh yeah, continue the video without you. Because it usually don't answer. I only answer about half the questions. Oh, Xander's got to go. Bye. Have fun editing for YouTube. If I remember, I'll check out the video. I'm just such bad at memory. Got to get more stone. I am also running out of stone, very much so. And pop. Okay. New to do. Cool. Oh, your cousin hugged Obama and his wife? Oh, that's super cool. Bit rude, isn't it? Oh, Gaming with Wheels. Hi, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. We're doing so much. By the way, anybody who wants to come in and randomly claim one of these floors and start modeling it out, I say having the hiccups, go for it. Jamie Plays T977 back again, asking for the hacks and help. I believe. There we go. And this is why M is a chat mod. My hero. You know what? I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. M, you're amazing. All fantastic. All right. Did you know that Jamie Plays T977 high can hacks and help though? But yeah, so Sentegi, I don't usually I try to answer like a certain amount of comments or whatever. That week I did basically one less video because I was trying to point people towards the Olympic video. And so there were just way less comments, but I still try to keep that kind of ratio similar where I don't go and answer every single comment. I'm kind of going towards that. JCW, hi, I'm new here. Hi, welcome, new here. I'm Dad. I like to think I'm extremely successful for having gone this many streams without doing a dad joke, and I did finally. That'd be Trisha Paytas. If you know, you know. I know. But thinking about seeing a mental professional because I have symptoms DID, it keeps getting worse. Hey, legitimately, every single person on this planet would benefit from seeing therapists. Every single person. Whether it be... I think not enough people are really pointing out how mental health is health, and it is absolutely amazing. Even if you feel fine, having somebody to bounce that off and learn and be yourself. Thankfully, both of my parents... have done like being counselors. They've counseled people a lot. So I actually have lots of experience with like that kind of situation where somebody is very inviting. But even having somebody who's not related to you who can listen and knows and is trained and knows what they're doing, like that kind of stuff's fantastic. And no matter who you are, it is absolutely worth it. I don't care if you think you're the happiest person on the planet. A therapist at the very least will be a great listener and help you figure out how you want to approach different things. That is no shame in that. If I could, I would have a therapist every single week. I'm a little broke and don't have the most time in my life, but you know what? I recognize that it's always a great option, even though I feel like I'm doing pretty good with my life right now. So yeah. Do. I love how like completely accepting the chat is right now about just casually being like, what's DID? Oh, here, let's educate. Let's talk about this. Let's do this other thing. What is this? Change the sign again. What's over here? That's very far down. Should I call up my therapist and ask how I should cook my arepas? I don't know what an arepas is, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just nice to have somebody to listen. Build an Olympic arena for Jar. Go for it. That sounds fantastic. Okay, so we need rocks. So let's go to the Olympic Road. We need to find some area because we're going to start, after the tower, we're going to start molding the Jar Kit more and make that the central ruling arena of Jar. I already have the start of the giant castle, which will lord over the entire area. The Jar Kit, just to show you how big I'm going to make this castle, the Jar Kit is going to be inside of the castle. That's how big we're going to go. Oh, my Facebook is yelling at me. Gasp. I like how 99% of the time when my Facebook yells at me, it is DJ related, who's our mod on Discord. Yeah, I do have, I can basically identity alters one of them completely took control, zoned out. And to play guitar for lessons and gain control again. Yeah, that is definitely a time where you're like, I'm going to have somebody who's trained in being able to help this. It's kind of like with me, I'm not trained, so I can only give the advice of find somebody who is trained, and I can be a nice ear to listen, but that's about all I can do in any official capacity without accidentally doing something horrible or saying something which is not clinically the correct thing to say, so just like grain of salt. Wee. Have I had a pasty? Okay, help me out, right? So I've had meat pies. Is there a difference? And I've had meat pastries, but if it's a meat pastry, is it automatically a meat pasty, or do you have to get it? Because there's a British store near my house that sells British things, which I'm not mad about because I like British things, but it's just such a confusing like situation because I don't know. Let's go over here. Let's carve something away from that White House. Let's make it look even cooler. So I don't know what technically the pasty would count as because they sell pasties there. I just don't know if, yeah. Do. And then you have guitar lessons. That's fantastic. I had guitar lessons, and the guitar lesson teacher that I had will never see this. So I feel very, very confident in saying he was one of the most wonderful and kind people. He was such a happy person who just cared a lot about music, and it was just the cutest thing to see. This like dude teaching a bunch of kids how to play guitar and just loving it, and it was so wholesome. So wholesome. Let's destroy this hill. Let's murder a whole hill. Bye, hill. You were here, and soon you shan't. No, pasty is its own thing here in Michigan. What? What's the difference between a Michigander pasty and a British pasty? Now I'm actually genuinely confused. Hey, Darren, waffles. Loop blocks YT. Hi, Darren. Hi, hello, welcome. I keep looking at the camera that is currently not working because I can't find the HDMI cable. So I'm using my laptop webcam, which is the worst, but at least I still have my microphone. There was a TikTok I watched a while ago where the guy was using super low quality video but super high quality audio. And that's it. That's the whole premise. It was very funny. Do. Huzzah. Is there any chat on here that I'm missing? From mountain murder to hill murder. You know me. If it's tall and made out of rock, I'm coming. You demand hill rights? A hill right sounds like somebody who builds the hills for a living, but that's probably WRIGHT. Do hill gone. It's my new spray. It's called Hill Be Gone. not to be confused with Hillbilly Be Gone. That spray is banned everywhere. Do 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 do. Hitting a rock with the thing made out of rock. That's what I do. I'm the rock hitter with rocks. Jacob Morales, flashback to when me and Stylish Buffalo were super active on your channel. Oh, people get busy. Stylish Buffalo is getting busy with my what do you call it? University and whatnot. So like I perfectly get that. Also, it's like, you know, sometimes people move on. That doesn't mean I don't have Stylish Buffalo's cup that I do have right here with me. So that was the funniest thing ever. Stylish Buffalo. So when you have when I turned to YouTube, did I feel relieved when I read regulars' comments? I just felt happy. Have you ever met your cousins after not seeing them for like a year? It's just good to see people. Do 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 fly do do do. And you play Minecraft off of a Magnavox TV, like a tube TV. That sounds so retro. Looks like wants to murder Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't murder Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't think that's possible. I just spelled my last name. I don't remember how I spelled. Oh, right. Oh, I did it correctly. Haha. Do 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 do. You shall steal one of my stone. And do 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 do. What was I doing? I remember I was almost answering a question. I'm trying to find it again. Yeah, with the Stylish Buffalo and whatnot. It's like, yeah, I people come, people go. It's all good. Cornish pasty is beef, pork ground together, potatoes, onions, and rutabagas. Cornish, nickname we call it, aka Diet Canada, is Finnish. Now, I could be wrong. That, to me, sounds a lot like the British version of a pasty. And Cornish is a name. I know. Oh, it's like in Britain, they're very, very like, they care a lot about shepherd's pie versus, because a shepherd's pie has only got sheep in it versus a, was it Cornish pie or a something's pie? Dude, it beef pie? There's a different name for the, this is why I don't do educational things. Hey, did you know that, I forget. Man, can you imagine if any of the YouTubers tried to do educational live streams where they didn't have time to research stuff beforehand? That would be a nightmare. There's so many, like, I could cite my source, but I don't remember what it is. Dude, it beef pie. That sounds like a new company that should be made. How many subs for Daring Calculus 1 grade reveal? Now, this is not meant to be bragging. I'm very math focused. I did get an A+ in calculus in university. Though, to be fair, actually one of the really cool things about it is I actually taught myself calculus off of Khan Academy because the teacher and I, let's just say, didn't get along very well. Yeah. They had a method of teaching which I was not a fan of. So I showed up for class 1, the midterm, and the final, and then I peaced out. After I noticed the syllabus did not have anything on it referring to, you know, being in class and doing in-class homework counting for any of the grade. I'm like, oh, cool, bye. And let me know when the midterm is. I'll be here then. Your university does A+S. What is A+S? I'm wondering if that's maybe a regional thing that's a name for something I know about, or if it's something else. Maybe it's something I already know about. I forgot. Darren, I'm making you hungry for pumpkin pie, and there's no pumpkin pie with me. How dare you? Oh, we do A+s. Yeah, but it's different. The way my university did it is, I'm not sure if this is normal everywhere, where it was actually like A+ meant something. So like 95 to 100 was A+, 90 to 95 was A, 85 to 90 was A-, 80 to 85 was B+. Like it had a very rigid structure to it. It was meant to be like a, whatever thing. And this is not for me to say that I'm Mr. Smart or whatever and I know everything. That was just a class I did extremely well in. I am very pragmatic and analytical. So I did super well in like law classes I did really well in math classes I did really well in. And then out of nowhere, networking came. Man, I had to do like wide area networks and whatnot, and that just about killed me on the inside. So wasn't a fan of that one. Darren equals big brain. Darren has a brain. I think I can come off sounding smart to some people because I'm very good at staying in my lane. For instance, one of my favorite things ever was when people said, "Hey, what kind of car do you drive?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And they said, "What kind of car do you drive?" I went, "Okay, well, in my head, there's cars, trucks, boats, and vans. I know it's not a boat, and I know it's not a van, and I know it's not a truck. So I thought car was the answer." And now when you say what kind of car, you put me in a very awkward position. And you might think that maybe that happened to me when I was 15. No, I was 25. So I have my areas. I'm very good at those areas. We step off the path in that forest and I'm lost. And I know nothing. You get me on the topic of like sports or cars or anything like that, and I know less than the average human being by a far margin. British version has turnips, and the other one has rutabagas and tastes better. Interesting. I could not describe the difference between a turnip and a rutabaga off the top of my head. Not in my wheelhouse of knowledge. It's really cool to learn, though. I think you learn a lot more when you admit that you don't know stuff, and then you just go, I don't know what I'm talking about. That way somebody who does know what they're talking about can help fill you in and explain stuff. You learn better that way. Plus, you can always do that thing. I don't know if anybody's ever heard this. Always be the stupidest person in the room. Because that way, you're always learning. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in this awkward situation where you're not growing as fast as you would be if you were the stupidest person in the room. Taking financial math to avoid calculus and geometry. Financial math is something that should be taught in every school ever, and I'm actually kind of sad that it's not. I took 3 years of accounting. I did like accounting for corporations. I did accounting 1 and 2. I did managerial accounting. Not a single 5 minutes of any of those 3 years of accounting classes. I didn't take accounting in university. I started maybe wanting to be an accountant, and it was business, and then I learned I like business more than I liked accounting. Yeah, so I in those 3 years of accounting, it did not even start to tell me how to do my taxes. Let's just talk about how screwed up that is, because people think, man, not everyone goes to... I missed the jump. People go, well, not everyone goes to school to do their taxes, and it's like, well, if you go to school to do taxes, you still might not know how to do taxes right. You know that. Where I'm at, we don't even do letter grades until middle school. I don't actually know what happens below letter grades. I should know that. My mom's currently a teacher. Is the Jarket going to eat up the entire southern mountain or just a chunk of it? Let's find out what I'm talking about. Okay. So this giant wall here that we look at is going to encapsulate this little area down here. This wall is going to come all the way over here up to probably about here. Then it's going to go across to there, up there, and then back over there. And that's going to be the giant castle. And the Jarket will be inside the giant castle. This whole area around it is just the new building area when we run out of space on the other side. Can we use the same road for the next Olympics? Oh, absolutely. That way it gets more densely packed with crazy and awesome things. I learned how to count money and add it in 3rd and 4th grade, and that's about it, and I'm in 7th. Yeah, even they'll teach you about pi and tau, but they won't teach you about What was I doing? I was making pickaxes. I'm so good at getting off track. Yeah, they'll teach you about radians way before they teach you about how to add sales tax onto something, which is I'm very much like the 98 millionth person to mention this, but I still agree with it. Gotta go BFB 23. See ya. Bye. Planning on making a video on my second channel and sing Hamilton and play piano. That sounds incredible. Absolutely, if you're comfortable. Again, I keep looking. The camera's not even pointed at me, and I keep looking at it. This is the camera. If you are comfortable, please let me know, and I will absolutely watch it. That would be super cool. Dude, we have weird letter grades like E is the best grade and D is the worst? Huh. Interesting. I have no idea what to say on that. That's just cool. What was that in this chat? As a pure mathematician, the term financial math makes me sick. No, it's just applications of math, because there's a lot of stuff where the application changes based on what you're doing. Like, I had a class called discrete mathematics. The class average was 35%, by the way. It just goes to show you how hard the class was. So, yeah. So discrete mathematics is like logic math, where it's like how to turn like a, you know, all men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. And then you turn that into math, and then you do proofs that are 5 pages long with it. That has almost no overlap with, like, geometry. But it's super cool. It just sucks to try to deal with. In that case, since we're using the same road, I must build a fortress instead of my tiny fort next to the Olympics. Luke Smith did a heckin' die. No, fair enough with the building stuff. You've been thinking. How can I whitelist you when I share this? You share an IP address? I have my ways. The more I reveal about how things work and how I've set them up, the less secure it becomes. Therefore, I will not reveal anything. That's how I do. Good night, sir, and sleep well tonight, okay, sir? And I will see you again very soon, sir, okay, sir? And now you know, sir. Thank you very much, Prime Minister Andrew Carter. Good to see you. Have a wonderful day. I'm in kind of a sing-songy mood today. We still got like 8 people watching. Wonderful. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Success. Now, everyone can has floor. All right. This is actually going really, really well. This is such a fun, like, building this tower up. Do. All right. Let's get this. Must be sentenced to death by a firing squad. And criminal. Jeez. Oh, man. So when we're done this, it's probably time to start figuring out what to do about, because all I'm going to leave these up. People can make whatever they want on these floors. And then I might go back to my castle, where I am king. King. Nah, just president. Do. 3, 2, 8, 4, 6. Random words. Your Hamilton cover might have light swearing. So so we know it's not heavy swearing. So we know you're not talking about Hercules Mulligan then. Rainbow. I like that rainbow thing. That's actually quite nice. So we've got now I put the wrong block in the wrong place. Just failure. There we go. Success. Turning failure into success, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. I don't know what it is about having a microphone this close to my face, but I feel like one of those radio announcer things where it's like, hello and welcome back. This is 42.98, the Fox in the Hole. Welcome back, little listeners. We've got 2 different songs coming up on our radar tonight, and both of them are hits. All right, take it away. I am nailing the post today. I think if I was born earlier than I was, I would be a radio DJ announcer. Does anybody else have that feeling? I should be a poet part-time. Who says I'm not already? Actually, I'll say this. As much as I like to think I'm talented at writing, my brother is I have so much respect for my brother. He is so talented. He won a slam poetry competition 3 years in a row. I cannot repeat any of his poetry. It is so filled with swears that it's not even funny. All right. Got that. Can I go through here? Maybe I'll take one of these blocks back. I should be a radio person. I love the idea. Now, I wouldn't be able to pull this off where I am in life. But doesn't mean I would never be able to pull it off. If you get big enough, this is why I like doing stuff as like a group with other people I know. Like I do Darren for Super President on my own. I do Rainproof Media with DJ as well. Because the idea of it is if you get big enough, then you could feasibly have an audience large enough where you could like pass off people and then have like a live stream that just works like a TV channel that's just running stuff 24/7 and doing like, this is the show we do at 4 p.m. where Darren plays lo-fi hip-hop and talks too much. Metallica made a song where they shouted "kill" 38 times straight. See what I call that? I call that being extremely organized with your lyrics. I already have a podcast. Isn't that good enough? That's I don't know why I find that so funny, but I find that extremely funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would love one day to be the full-on equivalent of like another Rooster Teeth. Just the idea where you're like, I'm going to do this thing. We took some of our money and did this thing. That would be so much fun because they look like they have so much fun just making random projects where they're like, I tracked how many miles my Tesla got for a year because why not? Like we made it a thing. Fine, then he must fill every role and job possible. Joke's on you. I already do. My resume looks like you took a shotgun to a piece of paper. It's all over the place. It makes no sense. It is great, but it does take a sharp veer from university into like filmmaking, landscaping, business consulting. Oh, it's so all over the place. The 2 birds. Ah, 2 bad words I will not repeat. All hail Darren's brother, the Poet King. Oh, man. I'd listen to Darren plays lo-fi hip-hop and talks too much. It would not be songs to study to, we'll put it that way, because you would not be able to study by how much I wouldn't shut up. I refuse to listen as I can't believe Darren can be a vulgar Canadian. The other currently famous Canadians are Justin Bieber, Seth Rogen, and Ryan Reynolds. And every single one of them is vulgar. Oh, and Drake. And Drake. Every Canadian that's famous right now is famous partially for being vulgar and doing pseudo-offensive stuff. Okay. et tu, chemin et tu. I don't know enough of these words. I have decided against making it a habit where I read out words in other languages on stream without knowing what it means, because it's fine now, but boy, one day that's going to go really poorly for me. Now I'll keep it the beacons, but this snowball, I don't need this snowball. So we need some stairs. What kind of stairs do we want? He will be tending to a nuclear reactor while also streaming Minecraft and oh. What shall I do? Let's make stairs with oak. Oak stairs. Yes. Yes. Oak stairs. This is not enough. Oak stairs. What if... No, I don't have enough birch for that either. Dang it. Why is my PFP sludgy? I made a cute PFP. I forget what PFP means. Oh, well. And then I need to annihilate this one rock. Nope. No. Can I do this and then this? Does that, I guess it works. It's not as aesthetic as I wanted, though. Don't like glitches? Yeah, fair enough. Petition to get Darren to grow a flower in jar and make the sniff test smell good. Do you think life other than horrible bacteria would survive in jar? It's like the surface of Mars in there. Darren, check chat. Did I miss a chat? Chitty chat, chitty bang bang, doodaloo bang da doo 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 doo. Darren equals swearer man, therefore Darren equals not Canadian. All Canadians swear, just politely, like British people. It's a Christian song about like saints and stuff. You can go ahead and try to pronounce it. Oh. Dominique Nick, c'est un aller tout simplement retire pauvre des chantants et tout chemin et les lieux et ne parle que de bon Dieu. No idea if I did anything like that. Clarism means chalk. That's me, the pronunciation king. I should make a whole channel about how I'm better at pronouncing things. I'm not going to do that. Whee. Goodbye, Darren. Have a jolly day. Great to see you, the funny stuff. Welcome aboard. I did fine. Wow, the fine was in bright red, which makes me feel like I did not fine. That sounds less than fine. These stairs hate me. Ever since I was a child, I was hated by stairs. Every time I go to walk up a stair, upside down. That's followed around by packs of roving stairs, always watching, always making sure they were upside down when I wanted to walk up them. How you do? Sign yes, please. Oak stairs. Oak stairs. Don't make it bad. Take some regular profile picture. Yes, flower will survive in jar. Just water every day and put it under one of your studio lights. If I put it under this studio light, that flower would burst into flames. I believe the studio light I'm at runs at like 104 degrees Celsius or like 150 something. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I don't touch it. It's too warm. I may be talking out of my butt there. I'm just sort of like saying words. Okay. Where we going? What we doing? Hey Jude. I was singing to the tune of Hey Jude. Then put it by a window. You telling me to put my whole country by a window? What if it gets stolen? Gasp. I think we're fine with the fake grass. That's the nice thing about fake stuff. Fake stuff don't die. Fake stuff live forever. Those are so many long compound words. Sword of cut of blue. I cannot pronounce that. I cannot even begin to attempt to pronounce that. Lol. Hello. New York City. Running off into the woods to find myself and punch a tree because I want to get tree punching lessons. See, this is the issue, is I normally just sing to myself randomly in real life while I do basic tasks around the house, but I'm slowly getting too comfortable on stream and just start to sing while I do stuff on stream too. Now, there's probably people who are fine with that, but there's probably other people being like, he's losing it, but the real truth is, I lost it long ago, IRL. You just get to see it on stream more recently than that. Going far into the woods to murder part of the woods and make them less woody. Take some regular People learn the strangest things. You learn how to say what? Jeez. I'm emo. I listen to MCR. MCR is so good. You don't need to be emo to listen to MCR. MCR just makes fantastic music. Although I do like all music, but genuinely, I think My Chemical Romance, for the uninitiated, genuinely makes better music than most bands. They have a very good capability of writing stuff. They're very talented writers. Okay, emo, listen to Grimes. Now, I'm 27, and I, for the most part, I not pride myself, but I'm actually very happy. Favorite song is Black Parade. Black Parade is a wonderful song. Black Parade is like the Mr. Brightside of the emo world. But yeah, so being 27, I kind of pride myself a little bit, just a little bit, on the fact that a lot of people I know are like, I can't handle what the kids these days are doing. And I just casually jump into it. Like, I had no problem when TikTok was Musical.ly. I was on TikTok originally right when TikTok existed. Back when everybody hated it and it was not a thing. I'm not saying I made stuff on TikTok. I absolutely didn't. I just sort of watched stuff and I appreciated it for what it was, because I like appreciating things for what they are. I don't like judging people for trying to make art and be happy. You meant your emo, but that works. Yeah, fair song. But no, when you listen to CCR, I also listen to CCR. Get a little John Fogerty in your life. Have you ever seen that rain? See, I listen to a lot of stuff. But yeah, I pride myself more than I would say most people do on the fact that I don't listen to something and go, how do I hate this? There is an exception, though. I don't get, and maybe this is the first time this has happened to me, I don't understand. I understand it's satire of normal music, but I don't understand people who seriously listen to 100 gecs. I don't get it because it's a satire of normal music, and I understand that it's not good on purpose, but if it's not good on purpose, it's still bad. Which means, why would you would listen to it once and appreciate how it's making fun of normal music and then be done. But I know people who listen to it again and appreciate it. And I don't fully, I think that's the first time. I think maybe I'm just being too judgmental and I need to listen to 100 gecs on repeat. I don't want to do that, but maybe I'll skip this one. But if I skip this one, then soon I'll be like, not understanding the kids these days. I listen to my music even though it sucks. Me too. Yeah, I also like listening to stuff I make and being like, yeah, I made a thing. Can I react to the Vocaloid like Sune Miku cover of Oblivion by Grimes? It's called Oblivion. I think I've actually heard that song already, so it wouldn't be much of a react. I have no issue with Grimes. It's a little more Bjorky than I tend to listen to in my spare time, but I have no issues with the music. I think it's cool music. No, I already murderated this tree, but its husk is still here. Bad tree. You don't understand how to call it quits. One of my favorite songs are Run Through the Jungle and Down on the Corner. Oh, that song is so good. Oh, see, that's the thing. I appreciate music from. Actually, this is my like biggest. It's not even guilty pleasure. I have no guilty pleasures. I love finding. It's not copyright because it's Vocaloid. I like Vocaloids. I love finding music from other cultures. Yeah, burp. Background of the cover. Is it something shocking? I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Where am I? I don't know, but the llama Jeremy is right here too. Bye, Jeremy. Sinteki, who would even have $4 billion to put as a bounty on my head for murdering hills and trees? Who even? I also love Old Panic at the Disco. Pretty Odd is one of the best albums. It's like creepy. You should watch Oblivion, please. I especially on here, like I'll definitely watch it. You know I will. I watched the Ghibli movie you told me to watch. But doing it like on stream and stuff is just, it's a little outside of what I would normally say as like the stream thing. But yeah, I know Grimes a little less well. I do watch the Shiniko stuff though. I called way back in the day. I'm really good. Not to say I'm like Mr. Simon Cowell. I'm very good at guessing what artists are going to get popular in like 6 months. I'm very happy about that. Hey, we've got Lord Mavis. Hi, what's up? Hi, hello, welcome. Join us on our fun hangout. We're hanging out and it's fun, and we're being joined by you. Love. Hey, Christopher Crabtree as well. You also enjoy Level of Panic? Oh, it's so good. So good. It's like Beatles combined with new stylings. It's so cool. Fever is better. Love the new layout. Oh, Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Yeah. That's also really good. Pretty Odd is just like one of my all-time favorite albums. It's so good. Yeah, Grimes did marry that guy. Yep. do. Oak, my goodness. Ha. Oh, what is up with me today? Good things, I hope. All right. Making too many stairs. Man, I wish making stairs was this easier in real life. I've never made stairs. Should I make a channel on YouTube where I just make artisanal stairs? What's a fever that you can sweat out? I mean, a fair number of fevers. do. It's going by Chris. I shall refer to you by Chris. I just try to. When I'm not sure, I usually go by full username. And now I know. Child is AE412. It's in the game. Yeah, it's a strong choice of a name. I don't like making fun of baby names because those babies actually exist and have to deal with having that name. You love it? It's better if you do? Yeah. It do. The guy that flung a car into space. I want to beat him one day. I'm gonna fling 2 cars into space. Can't control me. Can't trust the system. And then die, wrong stare that hates me. It's such an unfortunate stare. Keeps staring at me. That's right. I made that joke. I'm committing to saying that I made that joke. King Christopher Christoph the First on Discord. Yes! Ew, I can't type. Typing is one of the few things I'm actually good at, which it actually causes me more problems than help because people think I'm typing a lot, but really I'm just really verbose when I type because I type so quickly. So I just type like I talk, and I talk too much, and I type pretty close to how fast I can talk. So they'll be like, "Hey, Darren," I'll be like, "Paragraph," and they're like, "Oh, haha." It's gonna. I can't put the stair here because you're okay. I'll go move on next stair. Oh no, I can't stand up because there's no stair now. X is pronounced D. That's yeah, not going in. Instead of helping the world, that's the thing about Elon, is that he doesn't actually like. He'll try to take credit for helping the world, but nothing he does is really trying to help the world that much. He's just trying to get the money off of it. I do appreciate. I don't know why he's considered controversial nowadays because people have dumb conspiracy theories. I really like Bill Gates. Bill Gates is very cool. That dude like goes into malaria-stricken towns in the middle of nowhere and like learns how to help children, and he does that full time now. And everybody hates him for it for no reason because they think he's trying to microchip them. Oh man, the internet is a stupid place sometimes. Do. All right. Still in here. You must leave by some random guy. I genuinely, one of the original inspirations for Daring for Super President is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I love their charity. I think it's incredible. I think they've done such good work. They've worked so hard on trying to end polio in the world. They managed to get polio down to like 4 cases worldwide per year back in like 1970. This is the thing is this is one of my like lifelong love things. Back in the 1970s, like 300,000 kids would die a year because of polio. And the people who didn't die had to be, if you've ever heard of an iron lung, it's basically a full body cast that's like airtight that forces air into your lungs. And once you were in it, you had to stay into it for the rest of your life. Like there are still people in the world, like one guy's a lawyer and he's stuck inside this thing. It's basically like the size of like a pod or whatever. Yeah. So Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation came in. They're like, we're going to completely eradicate polio. And they almost did it. They're so close. And then they want to take the publicity off of that and get rid of malaria. And rather than try to like get government money around it, they're just like, screw it. I'll do it myself. Nobody else is helping the world. I will. I really appreciate that. I think that's super cool. I have an idea. I'm going to turn this birch into something we can work with. That was a terrible way of saying that. Oh. Musculon is trying to make Catgirls a thing? That I actually didn't know about. That's no, I'm just moving this around now. There we go. You know, sometimes you get slightly into like celebrity news and then you go, what happened? I left for 12 minutes. This is what you do. I don't have as much issue with a lot of celebrities as some people do, but it has to do with how they approach the world. Let's try this. I'm going to try zebra stairs. Zebra stairs. It's the newest invention in stairs. Come around. If you look left, look right. That's right. There's 2 different kinds of stairs on this step. Step once, step twice. They change. They look different. It's like you're walking up a cloud made of zebras. Zebra stairs. Zebra stairs is a trademark of Darren Corporation. Man, I really wish I was in the 80s. 80s back when this wasn't considered a joke and you could talk like that and people be like, wow, I really want to buy zebra stairs. I hear from all these testimonials of people that love zebra stairs. I love my zebra stairs. They're great. Melon Husk? What about Melon Husk? I found Melon Husk. That's like whole bumbly about Cumpersnutch. Check in the messages. Do. Highlighting words. Other languages. There's genuinely people who thinks that he started the big bad in the world because he said pandemics are dangerous. Because he actually tried. He actually tried to help before it was... It's like the people who just say, hey, you should buy car insurance because there's a chance that this car will crash. And then your car crashes and you go, you caused this car crash. Leave Bill alone. He's just trying to help. Actually, Bill Gates is the only, well, not the only, but he's one of the only billionaires I know that like actively is like, hey, if you want to make sure that billionaires don't have all the money, don't tax their earnings. They only earn, a lot of them earn $1 a year officially. If you up taxes on billionaires, it's actually not going to help because they're not going to get any of their money. If you actually want to help, this isn't a full interview. He's like, if you actually want to help, you need to tax wealth and tax death stuff. So if a billionaire dies, they're not allowed to leave all their money to their kids, A. And B, tax what they already have. Don't tax what they earn because they'll just hide it in tax stuff. I really respect, I thought it was super cool that he's like, I will be honest about this because no one else is. I think he actually helps lobby for wealth taxes on billionaires too. He's a cool dude. And some people go, well, why wouldn't he just pay more taxes? I mean, think of it this other way. Could do, hold up, these zebra stairs are giving me pause. This one. Could do that, but at the same time, currently is using it for charity, and look at what the current governments of the world are doing with the tax money. So currently he's doing okay. He's happy to pay the tax, but just other people need to pay more taxes and he'll pay it with them. But in the meantime, he's trying to get rid of polio in the meanwhile. Yes, Melon Husk. Is Darren going to sell zebra stairs? I hope you'll be the first one to buy. People are fighting over zebra stairs. You recite every statistic teacher's favorite phrase. Correlation does not imply causation. You know my favorite fact about that is? That is not true. The real phrase they should say is correlation does not necessarily imply causation, because correlation can imply causation in certain cases. But that's not snappy and fun to say. So they don't like saying it. Which makes me very sad, because it's technically false. I love about school is that, for some reason, teachers in my school say same difference. There's a fun part about school, and some of you are at this point, some of you aren't at this point yet, where they go, well, we could teach you what's real, or we could teach you something which is kind of real, and then we'll just correct the wrong bits later. So my favorite instance of this is for people who are going to take chemistry, and don't worry about it. What they tell you works for all of the... Correlation does not equal causation. Yes, that would be... yes, technically more correct, yes. But it's a funny thing. But yeah, so what schools will do, and they'll technically on some stuff, they'll lie to you to make it easier, because, like, an atom is not electrons orbiting the middle bit. It sucks that that's not the case. That's so much easier to learn, and all your math works out like it is true. It's really that they effectively don't exist, and there's a cloud of where they might be if you happen to look at any given point in time. And the clouds are in super weird shapes that look like desktop screensavers from the 1990s. But that's not very fun to talk about, and it's really hard to teach people that. So they lie to you, and then later on they're like, hey, sorry we lied to you. It was for a good cause. Yeah. But yeah, there's always those little tidbits that are just wrong. Just wrong in school that they just don't tell you till later. I've decided I don't have to listen to 10 government, state or federal. Don't elect any of these officials. I certainly don't remember signing the Constitution. But you should still participate in government, because kind of like, for instance, my local provincial government will ask us stuff kind of like, here's a really one that super affects local people. They did a poll about, hey, daylight savings time, would you rather have daylight savings time or nah? And I was like, oh, I have 10 minutes. And I went and filled it out and went, please no, daylight savings time is awful for everyone. It increases rates of car crashes. It reduces people's sleep. It screws with people's circadian cycles. And now that we have technology, it doesn't even mean anything. But I don't know if they've actually done that yet, but it's definitely an interesting thing. 8th grade teachers be like, no root negative, lol. 12th grade teachers, sorry, lie, I mean no real root negative, lol. You know what's even crazier? I can't go into the math of this because I'm not that capable of explaining it. If you know what an imaginary number is, it's the square root of a negative number, which can't exist. That's fine, but does absolutely factor into the math of how satellites work. And if imaginary numbers were not part of the equations, GPS would not function. Man, I'm dropping like real science on streams. I feel like a regular Hank Green, which is great because I grew up watching Hank Green. Huzzah, we finished the stairs. Hooray. What are they going to do? Tax me? I don't have any money. But yeah, so I filled out like a 10-minute thing, and that will factor into whether or not they abolish daylight savings time, which I thought was super cool, that I got to be part of politics and tell them that daylight savings time is stupid. No one should use it. It's based on an obsolete thing that doesn't make any sense, and hopefully they'll change it, but they probably won't. The letters in this message are like Adams. It's uncertain. Oh, man. You know, I genuinely, maybe it's because both my parents had long, illustrious teaching careers. At some point in my life, I want to have an educational YouTube channel. I would love that so much, where I just, maybe a joke here or there, but just pure teaching things. Oh, that would be like my side project. Just being educational. I love it. I love teaching stuff. That's why I love working with cameras. I get to teach people how cameras work. It makes me feel so happy. America's bad. We love Begonia. Don't vote 2020. No, always vote. Always vote, because that way you can push the needle slightly in whatever direction you agree with. I'm not even saying which direction you have to agree with. Just always vote. And there's always secondary votes under the normal vote. So even if you, for some reason, insisted on not voting, there's other mini votes in the vote that you should go vote for. Ooh, we're getting into real politics. I will avoid on stream just because I have somehow managed to avoid real world issues on stream and in videos. Darren Tomke, the key to science. Oh, man. If YouTube existed in the 1990s, it'd be full of weird commercials. It would be full of me. Hi. And I was very young in the 90s, and by that I mean not alive for part of it. I was born mid-90s. Democratic Socialist, Anarchist. The Bergman Master. Can I join? I can join. My username is Bergman7031. I see you are new. Welcome. Basically, when people hang out for a little while, what they do is they hang out. They become part of our little fun. They hang out for a week or two. And then, after that, we go, huzzah! And we let you on. But we gotta, just to avoid griefing, we have to do stuff. And I'll probably be on for another, like, 15 minutes. Because I'm trying to do things at once. Go, sis. Yas. Okay. Well. What do we have here? Okay. Got my inventory. Can I make a box out of different kinds of wood? I don't even have enough wood for this. I say 63 chests in my inventory. Oh, man. Okay, so let's go. Let's go make a closet in my house. So this room will be the chest room. Chest this out. Try this on for chest drawer size. No. 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 Can I open that here? No, that makes sense. What if I do this? How about now? No. Dang it. I thought I was so clever too. Pa. Okay. I'm making a chest. I'm making it twice. Gonna put lots of rocks in the chest. I'm gonna put some rocks in the chest. If I do that, can I open that? Yeah, I can. Huzzah. If I put one there, can I open that? Now, why does that work when that doesn't work? I smell a lack of physics. Oh, wow, that was too much air. Oh. What I have learned is don't sniff everything. I should make educational videos for children. Don't sniff everything near you. It's not good to sniff random things. That could be a problem if something were to happen because you sniffed something that was bad. Ah! Got M, otherwise known as that Rosy Raven, in game now. Okay. This is the most unnecessary level of chests. I absolutely love it. Got to go. Hello and just bye. All right. And then if I go here, 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 and then how do I? So if I break that one, then I go over. No, that's a torch. That's not a block. What am I doing with my life? Okay. Okay. Chest. Ow. And chest. Something tells me this is not how most people would organize their closet. Wrong. This is how everyone organizes their closet. They just don't want to admit it. It's the worst thing ever. I'm not even sure if I want this to be usable or accessible. I just love this idea. I'm so spacious. Perfect. Haha. He said bye in German. Ah. That's super cool. I should make an axe. Why would you ask axe that? Dang, do dawdle. I almost did a light swear, but I didn't because I'm so mature. And then we'll put one there and one there. And one there. And then, just for good measure. No, wrong. How do I make a cube of chests? Do. What am I doing? I have a pickaxe. That's the way we do it. So if I break this one, put blocks here, break this one, put block here. Gonna have to break this one too, I think. And these two I'll have to break to... Actually, no, hold up. Put block there. Oh, yeah. Now that's a strategy. Gotta go top down. That's some next level brain. I got so many brains you wouldn't even believe my brains, how many there are. Almost almost 2. Well, it's 1. It is 1, though. We should be honest. It is 1. My closet's done. Okay. This is the worst thing. I'm so happy about it. Do. Don't need oak saplings. Don't need stick. Don't need red mutton. I like paintings. What painting did I get? That one. Guy watching world burn. Do calculus lesson. It's always the area under the curve. Derive the division of the derivative derivative. Seating area. Now, class, please come to my new next lesson. Calculus was invented. Now, it was invented a long time ago. Most people would credit it to Isaac Newton, but technically the integral calculus he came up with actually was done first in China or India or something. I forget which. But he actually did it in the 1600s when he was in quarantine from a bubonic plague. And the government tried to lock up all the people in their doors, and then they got outside, and 25% of Britain died within a year. This is why I don't talk about anything. It's because it goes off topic. 1251. You sound like me as a teacher. Hey, what's up, guys? Gonna learn some things today. That's how I sound. Ooh, it's the book place where the book turns to say hi. No, it doesn't. It just spins. Lame. My throat is starting to do the thing where it gets sore because I talk like this too much. Come look, the thing you did. I will look and then I will be on my way. Teleport. Now do the teleport. Port. One hand typing. Darren. Dongus. That was did it. Oh, you're in here. Derive the division of the derivative seating area. I was sitting in the seating area. I love the seating area. Seating area, very good. Seating area. Oh, did more? Did you did more? What did do? Ooh, another chair. Another chair. Oh, you put chairs. I love the good chairs. You sit on 'em and your butt feels good. Ooh, a comfy couch. Couch. Yas. Do. So many couches. That's wonderful. Mavis has got to go. Bye, Lord Mavis. I gotta go pretty soon anyway, too, so you're not missing much. Wah. Then, I don't know if... Oh, and another one up here. Nice little gap. Did you? You did. All the way up. Ooh, this one's got one of those L things. Where it's different side to side. Interesting. Fascinating. I like that we can actually just walk up to the top now. Huzzah! All right, and with that, that's what I would look like if I was encased in carbonite. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I've loved hanging out with you all. Thanks for showing up, considering how much I moved that all around. It'll get better in the next little while. I'm almost done a lot of client work, which will make my life way easier, which is great. So have a wonderful... What day of the week is it? Friday? Have a wonderful Friday. We'll see you. We'll catch you on the flip side. See you in the next one. Bye.